Hello, everybody. Rope Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of our survival series. This is episode Grass in the Way. This is episode 17, and today I will be answering your questions from the Q&A, and we will also be looking for some buried treasure because we have all these treasure maps right down here. Now, last episode, I do remember we were finishing up the Wither Skeleton farm, and we were laying out some areas out here, just getting some ideas. Now, there was no episode last week, and I do apologize. But with the holiday last Monday, that just backed up my work schedule, made things very busy, and I had late nights that whole week. So you can imagine I was very tired. The coral and seagrass farm that came out was supposed to come out Thursday, actually came out a day late on Friday. And when it came time to record the survival episode, um, I just decided I was going to rest and sleep instead because it was very much needed. So I apologize that there was no episode last week. And now we are back and we are ready to go. Like I said, we will be looking for some buried treasure. Now, one thing I did notice, we have this treasure map right here. We have this treasure map right here. But then if we go to the next one over, it's a duplicate. So I feel kind of robbed just a little bit. I mean, I guess we did find quite a bit of underwater ruins when we were exploring the update aquatic back in episode 15, I believe. We came up with 4 treasure maps, but one of them is the same as the other. So technically, we only have 3, but that's okay. I think it's going to be fun. We're going to be looking for some buried treasure. And like I said, I will be answering your questions this episode. So let's go ahead and start finding these treasures, and let's get this episode underway. Before we take flight, I just wanted to show you what I've been up to in here. Now, if you remember, this has been flat for the longest time, so I have been doing a little bit of decorating when I had the time to, and I think it came out quite nice. We added some more stalactites up here to go along with the rest of our theme, and I did knock out this tree right here. I realized that was pretty ugly, and I know one of you mentioned throwing rocks in here, so that was thrown in a while ago. We have another rock structure back there. But to replace this tree and to give the middle of this whole foxhole some texture, I added this rock right here where the tree was. So I think that came out quite nice, and I really like it. So if we take a look up here, the ceiling, like I said, is finished. We have our stalactites hanging down here. Now, what I did over here, I was a little bit more conservative, minimalistic, I don't know. Basically, I didn't do as much over here as I did there. You can see there's a lot more open areas. I think I just didn't want it to be too cluttered. I did have more. I just felt like it was more cluttered. But if we take a step back, I think everything hangs down just right. It fills in the top quite nice. We have like this cobblestone hanging down, that block, that little stalactite right there, this rock hanging down. And well, I guess I didn't finish the top exactly. Like I said, I still want to do some work over here, so I did leave that a little blank. But you can tell I did fill all of this in, and I think it came together quite nicely. If we take a look from the other end of the foxhole here, let's go ahead. Yeah, I really like that. So I just want to show you guys what I've been up to. Now let's go ahead, let's grab our rockets, and let's go look for some buried treasure. First question is, who is my favorite YouTuber who has given me inspiration to create great redstone systems? And I'm sure many of you may guess the obvious answer is Mumbo Jumbo. I've only been playing Minecraft for maybe a year and a half now, and it looks like we're getting close to this. So we're over the X, so we just need to go this way. Um, Mumbo Jumbo, yeah, my girlfriend, now wife, but my girlfriend at the time, got me hooked onto Minecraft, so I blame her for my Minecraft addiction. But I didn't really know too much about Minecraft, and then she started talking to me about redstone and all the things you could do, like farms, and it looks like we are here. So let's take a landing in the water here. So she told me about redstone. I tried to do some builds. My building is not that great, but I was very interested in the redstone. So from there, she showed me Momo Jumbo, a bunch of other YouTubers. I know she showed me Skippy. Um, who else was there? From there, I kind of started branching out on my own, but definitely Mumbo Zoomovoid has given me a lot of inspiration as far as presenting, I guess, the videos. But Mumbo Jumbo overall, uh, yeah, I would say is my favorite YouTuber. Definitely get a lot of inspiration from him. This seems to be the spot over here somewhere. Now, let's go ahead with that question about my favorite YouTuber. Like I said, it is Mumbo Jumbo who has inspired me to do that for Redstone contraptions. That leads into the next question, and it is, what are some contraptions you've created yourself that is original? Notice there's emphasis on yourself there. It's all in caps. But it depends on what you mean by that, and I'm way off the X here. I'm trying to talk and answer questions, read the questions, answer them, and dig at the same time. It's a little difficult for me. So, like I said, it depends. As far as if you mean like original ideas, like I would say my one of my first videos, my first video actually was the mob softener, the cram safe mob softener. I remember it had like that crazy title here. It looks like it's around here, so let's just start digging around. Other than that, it's okay. We don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't want to flood anything here. So, man, it is so difficult to talk and do this at the same time. Where's my shovel? There it is. So the cram safe mob softener, if you mean like original ideas, let's see, off the top of my head, like the redstone dungeon I just created, just ideas that I've gotten like, oh, that'd be really cool if like someone like did that. Or, of course, you know, a pumpkin farm, automatic pumpkin and melon farm. There are a million of those out there, but also sugarcane farms, other types of farms out there. There are many ways to create the same farm. Obviously, you're still going to get your pumpkins and melons, but it's just your approach. And especially in Bedrock Edition, um, it's just, especially with the redstone being differently, so you can say that could be original too. So like wiring up a door or a trap door or something like that. Because the redstone is different, you have to find your own way to do it. So I guess you can say it's original the way um, I wired it up or created a door, or like the trap, or definitely. So for sure, another one is the hidden brewing stand door. That was another original one. I was seeing what would let off a redstone output, and then I discovered that uh, brewing stands can let off a redstone output. So I'm like, can we make this a door? So I threw a comparator behind it. Like I said, it let off a redstone signal. I'm like, yep, we can definitely make that a door. So I rolled with that, I worked with that, and there we go. That was the redstone door. But like I said, you just find different ways to do things. Like I said, there's always going to be millions of other designs out there, different ways to do it that give you the same result. But I would say just those off the top of my head are probably, and of course there's more. Why I feel like I'm digging really fast. It's almost like I have a beacon, but I don't. Or, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just I've been away for like a couple weeks, so it just seems faster. This is the regular pace. But so hopefully that answered your question. I know there are some more. The Blaze farm that I did for Bedrock Edition. Like I said, I was just observing the game mechanics. Obviously, the way the Blaze move are different. And we cannot use the same farm that I made for Console Edition, which, like I said, that one, hello, where am I? That one was inspired by Nembomb. I did try to create that design where you have that big chunk in the corner and all the blades congregate to that side. But then as I was building it, I realized that you didn't need all that. All you needed was that was then for the trace or track to the corner, and that birthed that design. So, like I said, you do take inspiration from other YouTubers as well. Or you may find a way to do something better. I'm sure you can probably take some of my designs and you're like, hey, Rogue, that's a really good design, but I found a way to do it better, or I found an improvement. And I think that's awesome. So there's that as well. Now, I'm way off the X. I honestly, I was not paying attention to what was going on here. So, yeah, we're way off the mark, aren't we? Let's start digging this way. And yeah, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully that answers your question as far as original designs go. Like I said, there are, definitely more if you go through. And yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna dig around some more, and let's hopefully we can find this treasure here. And we did find the buried treasure. So here was the area we were digging down, and the chest is right here. Now, this is a little disappointing because water was flowing down on me. So if we come up here, it was like right down there. So the X is not spot on because technically it looks like the center of the X is right here. But like I said, I ended up finding. Give me that back. I'm gonna have to plug this up again. Where did it go? Right down here. So we found the chest down here, and I have not found any hidden treasure yet. So we should be getting the achievement for this also. So let's plug this back up, and fingers crossed. Hopefully we get the heart of the sea. Oh. Okay. So we are gonna wait 30 seconds or so forever, whatever it takes for that achievement to kick in, because it's always delayed if you remember. So we got some iron, we got a diamond, potion regeneration, prismarine crystals, and I don't have any space, so I'm gonna be throwing some things out. But I do want the heart of the sea. That is gonna be used for the conduit, which should come out in phase 2 of the update aquatic. We will take these name tags and a potion of water breathing. So let's see. What do I not want? Um, I don't need gravel for anything, right? Yeah, let's get rid of the gravel. I don't use that for anything. So, hopefully is that achievement gonna pop up? Hopefully that achievement pops up. So now we need to get out of here. And let's see, let's stack up. That's probably what I should have used the gravel for, was to get out of here. Let's go ahead and, there it is. Me gold. Dig up a buried treasure. I thought there was a separate one for Heart of the Sea as well. But I guess not. So it does look like I need to go back to the Foxhole, empty my inventory, and I guess on the flight back we can take a look at another question, and then I can answer another question. The next question is, how do I make my videos, editing, recording? So that is also a good question, and I gotta make sure I'm flying in the right direction here. That looks right. So I'll keep flying this way. For recording, I just use my Windows 10 laptop, nothing too special, nothing too fancy. I actually need to buy a hard drive or something soon because I'm beginning to run out of space with all the clips that are recording and everything like that, all the videos. And so I use my Windows 10 laptop, and for recording, I use the Xbox. Woo, man, I cannot speak today. Trying to multitask, very hard to do. I use the Xbox app on the Windows 10 laptop. So from there, you can go into, can't look at it right now. I don't want to crash or anything. Maybe I can, yeah, let's not do that. I need to see where I'm going. But the Xbox app, there is, I think you go down to like connection, and then you can sync up to your Xbox, and then you can stream. So basically, I'm streaming from, this looks like the right direction. I'm streaming from my Xbox onto my laptop, and from there I can record. Yep, we're almost there because I dug all that up. I can record basically what I'm doing on my stream to my laptop. So let's take a nice landing. Okay, cool. And I accidentally stopped recording that last clip when I was trying to check how the Xbox app looked. So, like I said, Xbox app, it streams my Xbox to my laptop, and from there the laptop records, and then it saves into a captures file. Now, I do like to try to keep things organized, so from the captures file, in this example for the survival series, I have a survival series file, and then I have episode 17 file and other files with all my episodes, and then I'll throw all my clips into that file, and then for editing, I'll bring it into Cyberlink Power Director 16. It's nothing too fancy. I believe as Zoom Avoid and Mumbo mentioned that you really don't need, I think they use Adobe Premiere, but you don't really need all the bells and whistles like that, unless you're trying to create some cool intros. If you notice, I don't have any intros really, like Mumbo does, or anything like that. But you just need something, especially if you're getting started. You just need something that's going to piece together your clips. So right now I'm recording this clip, and then I will transfer this into my episode 17 file. And then when all my episodes or all my clips are done for this episode, I will import them into the program, put them together, piece them together, and then I will throw in a couple transitions. Well, I will throw in transitions. You see, it does like a little fade into the next clip if you've noticed. And that's pretty much it. So, recording, Xbox app, editing, Cyberlink Power Director 16. You don't need anything too fancy, just something to get your clips together. Now, let's go ahead and put this stuff away. So we got that. I really don't have a place for those, so I just saw potions there. Let's say, guess we'll throw that in there. It looks more like my end chest, but I see some other things in here. We got our iron, diamond, heart of the sea. We are gonna throw right here, and I have too much cobblestone. I've never made that trash hole yet, so I've kind of just been stashing my cobblestone into this chest here. So I guess I will keep a stack on me. We can get rid of that. This map in my hand. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it in my hand there. Okay. This is done, so I guess I'll just stash this away for now. And I wish I knew which one that was. Was it this one? Yes, that one. Okay. So take that in the top, and then I'm going to throw it in here, and that should be good. And of course, we'll put the name tags away also. I don't really know where I have all those, so for now, we're just going to throw this away into there, and probably make some more rockets. And there we go. 38 should be good. The next question is, what advice would you recommend as a new YouTuber? Now, before we get into that, they also said, after finding your channel, I was inspired to launch my own channel, which I think that is really awesome. I believe I commented on that too, probably saying that was awesome, but seriously, like, I think I've had a comment before saying someone was inspired to post a video, and yeah, that just makes me feel so good as far as that the content I create is inspiring other people to step out and create their own content as well. Take a chance out there in YouTube, because the internet, it looks like we're coming up to this one as well. The internet can be a rough place. You don't really see anybody face to face. So it's kind of easier there's a lot of criticism on the internet. So, especially if you're someone kind of who struggles with taking criticism or anything like that, it can be kind of discouraging to start your own channel and put your own content out there with kind of not necessarily a fear, but kind of worried about what other people are going to think or what they're going to say. But yeah, that really encourages me that content I create actually inspires you, the viewer, to put your own videos out there. So yeah, that's awesome. I just had to address that before I actually got into the question, and it looks like we are here. My X is hidden behind my armor. Okay, so it looks like it's on this little island right here. So we jump across. But to get to the question, what advice would you give to a new YouTuber? Like I said, don't worry. It's the internet. First of all, everyone is always going to have something. Actually, let me just put that out there. You guys out there, the subscribers, the viewers, you guys have been really awesome with your comments and your support. Yeah, very encouraging. There's times where I think I'm doing something wrong or ask for your feedback, and you guys are very positive about it. Positive feedback, I guess it is. And then, of course, one thing I mainly think about is my crafting maps tutorial. So I realized I did mess up. That was my first time using that music on that video, so it was extremely loud in comparison to my voice. So most of the comments I've seen, there's a lot of people. Okay, majority of the comments, and it's still even to this day. I saw one the other day. People are thanking me for putting that tutorial out because it's so hard to craft the maps. No one could figure it out, and that's exactly why I do it, because I found out how to do it, and I want everyone else to know how to do it, so they wouldn't get frustrated like I did. But then you have those handful of people that say, "Oh, your music's too loud," or "This sucks because the music's too loud and I can't hear what you're saying." And I mean, I was just starting out, so like I said, it was a new song. I was still getting not the best microphone. I believe I had like the cheap GameStop microphone or something like that at the time when I was recording. But then trying to work that out. So hold on, sorry, I'm trying to look at the X here. Yeah, it looks like we're right above it. Let's switch this out and put this in our hand so I can actually get a good look at it. Okay, so we are a little off, so come this way. All right, and then we'll start digging. Yeah, so I would say you're always gonna have naysayers out there. Just ignore them. I don't know what the saying is, ignore the haters or whatever that is. Uh, don't worry about that. Just create the content that you like to create. Um, Music, I would say, if you're gonna use music, make sure it doesn't sound like I said. Make sure you're balanced out with your audio, but also make sure it's not like too cheesy or anything, or make sure it kind of fits like what you're doing. There are like channels that I see, not just Minecraft, but just channels in general that I watch. They have a like this, weird weird intro where it's like the music's, all EDM, but I don't know, they're talking about like movies or something. It kind of just doesn't fit the mood. It's a little awkward. So I would say, me personally, I try to avoid that, which is why I don't have an intro. Um, Hopefully we can find. This is the map right here, right? So it should be. Last time we found the treasure, it was right against the water, so that's why I'm kind of sticking to the water right now. And hopefully we can find it. Ooh, we will take this iron though. I haven't had iron in a while. The naysayers, watch the music, the content you create. I would say it's kind of finding your was it your niche? I forget the proper way to say that. So the commenter said they were starting a survival. They have a realm, um, and they're starting as single player survival series. So I would say if that's what you're gonna do, then yeah, just go for it. They sound like they're very passionate about what they're doing. So just go that, try to find, just do what you do. Like me, I started doing Redstone, and then this survival series was an addition. Just because not everybody wants to see Redstone tutorials, so I wanted to broaden the audience, entertain more people. So starting, I do love playing survival, but yeah, like I said, I started off doing Redstone, so it's kind of finding, uh, and especially with Minecraft, it's such like a big. There's so many YouTubers out there. I want to say, like, I don't know if it's market or, there's a lot of people out there putting out content, so it's easy to get lost within that. And then with that being said, don't try to compare yourselves to other people. Like I said, just do what you're doing. Just create the content you love to create, and people can tell that you love doing it. I think so. Looks like we need to sleep here too. Man, we've been digging for a while. Uh, Create the content that you love. Um, you know, Oops. Go ahead and with that, take your time with your editing, with your recording, especially with this episode. You may notice I'm kind of like all over the place because I am digging and I'm digging this treasure up. So it's basically I got one shot to do this. I'm not gonna like try to record something while I'm digging this out and then, oh, I didn't like that take, so I'm gonna like plug it all back up. This one's more of a freestyle, this episode. But I don't script anything out. Redstone tutorials, um, I do a lot of takes only because I want to say what I'm saying right, or if I forget a step or something, I want to make sure I get that into the video itself. And we're not finding this treasure, so give me a second. And after just a little bit more digging, I did find the hidden treasure, the buried treasure right there. We were kind of close to where we were digging. So let's go ahead and we're not going to be able to open that up because of the sand up top. So let's see if I can knock that out. Perfect. So let's see what we're going to get this time. And we have another Heart of the Sea, which I will take that. So we're going to collect all this iron here. Yeah, we'll take the record. This I don't care too much about. Um, yeah, so we found that. Now, I'm probably gonna be repetitive, but just to recap, as a new YouTuber, um, watch your audio, take time with your editing, the content you create, just do what you love to do. And like I said, people will take notice of that. And watch out for the naysayers. Don't give in to that. People are always going to have something negative to say. Don't argue over the internet. That is the most immature thing, in my own opinion. Don't have arguments over the internet about stuff. People are just people who we don't know what's going on with their lives. They can just be taking out their frustrations or anger on someone else. And internet's a good place because, like I said, you don't see them. So it's a little bit easier to take frustration out on other people. Other than that, just interact with the members of your community. Like right now, I'm answering your questions, and I try to comment back as much as I can. Um, if you guys have questions about a certain video or anything like that, I try my best to get back to all of you. So you want to interact with your audience for sure. And we need to get out of here, so let's just use this dirt. Other than that, um, don't try to go big too soon, meaning um, just maybe like a month or two ago, I bought myself a Blue Yeti mic, but before that, I was using my GameStop mic, and then after that, I bought um, a Logitech G something, some $50 headset. So I started with that. I bought that with some Christmas money at the beginning of the year, and so far, I think I may have had a couple comments about my audio quality. But other than that, not too much. If you notice, if you go back and watch some of my older videos and listen to the audio then and then now, you can definitely tell the difference. But like I said, get yourself a nice editing program, nothing too fancy, just to get your clips together. Like I said, I use Cyberlink Power Director 16 for my editing, and we're gonna go ahead and head back because it's about time to end this episode. There are a couple more questions, little fun ones I want to answer at the end. But let's go ahead and start flying back. So hopefully they answered your question about advice for a new YouTuber. And I'm sure I could probably think of some more things, but at the moment I can't. Those are just the main ones I would like to, I guess, address. Some thoughts off the top of my head for new YouTubers. And yeah, so this doesn't look familiar. We are definitely going the right way. We are going the right way. Okay. No, because my X is increasing. We need to go this way. Oh, you know what? This is the desert. This is the desert off to the side of the Foxhole. So we go this way and over here, because over there's the rock with the big hole. Yep. And then we go up here, and the Foxhole is right on the other side of this mountain. So we're gonna take a landing here soon, and I'll answer a couple more questions, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Let's not do this because I don't want to die again. So let's try coming for a smooth landing. And sweet. Nailed it. And we will finish up here. I realize this episode is going to be a little bit longer today, and I do need to get ready to go out to work. So the last couple of questions, the fun ones. Do I have a beard? No. No, I do not. And I wish I could grow one, but my facial hair just doesn't grow that way. And I actually prefer to keep myself clean shaven. I don't know why. I just like that. If I could grow a beard, probably during the winter time, was that like No Shave November? I'd probably get down with that. But like I said, I can't really grow a beard, so I can't even do that, which is unfortunate for me. Next question: have you ever considered petting a zebra with raw meat? No, no, I can't say that I have. Can't say that I've considered. Maybe can't pet any animal with raw meat actually. Yes, the thought has never crossed my mind. Another question: can I speak Indonesian language? No, unfortunately. This commenter is from Indonesia, they say. Fortunately, I can't. I did take a little bit of Spanish in high school, a couple years, and I just did enough to get by. I kind of just winged most of it. I didn't really pay too much attention in that class. And then last one here before we close is: are you ever going to get a Nintendo console or do a collab? Um, Consoles, no. I've been with the Xbox One this whole time. I plan on sticking with that. Collaborations, maybe. Like I said, at the time, it's very time consuming doing what I do now. So just the thought of collaborating with someone, trying to work out, around each other's schedules to get something done is seems a little difficult at the moment. I feel like I'd be really stressed out trying to do that. I would love to at some point in the future, possibly, or even someone mentioned on another video joining the Unity um, Realm server, which that would actually be pretty cool. I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with their schedule as far as that goes, but yeah, that sounds like something that'd be pretty fun to do after I looked into it. But other than that, I think that is all the questions for today. So, with that being said, and I will put this away later, we had two Hearts of the Sea. Very productive with our treasure hunt today. We got two Hearts of the Sea, lots of iron, some things like that. With that being said, this is the end of our episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I'm out. I'll see you later.